A Cleveland man has been sentenced to 12 years behind bars for trying to kidnap two women at the Brookside Reservation at the Cleveland Metroparks. Those attacks happened just days apart last year. Today, those women confronted their attacker in court.
Although my physical injuries were minor, the trauma of the attack has stayed with me.
News 5's Emily Hamilton has more on the emotional day of testimony and why prosecutors ask for the maximum sentence.
Before the judge handed down that sentence today, we heard from not one but two victims who say they not only sustained physical injuries in those attacks, but long-term psychological effects after Shane Barker attacked them in the park they visited for years. Both of Barker's victims, whose identities will remain anonymous, visibly shaken in the courtroom Thursday morning.
I remember the terror I felt when he grabbed me by the hair and threatened me by saying to do what he says if I want to get home.
One of the women diagnosed with PTSD and medicated for severe anxiety since the attacks.
I went from being able to leave my home alone and doing my daily task alone to now needing to always be with someone because of the constant fear.
Shane Barker was sentenced to 12 years behind bars at the Lorain Correctional Institution after he was convicted of trying to kidnap both women on separate dates while they were walking alone in the Brookside Reservation of the Cleveland Metroparks.
I will not go to a store at night alone anymore, and I seldom go out by myself anywhere.
Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Greg Paul sought the maximum sentence, calling Barker's actions unforgivable.
I don't know if they'll ever get over what happened. Their lives have been upended because of what happened.
Barker, who pled guilty to the 2 counts of felony attempted kidnapping, claims he was under the influence of drugs at the time of the October 2019 attacks.
I really wasn't myself at the time, and I really am sorry. I didn't mean to do what I did.
His mother, STACY Barker, asked the judge to help her son seek rehabilitation during his sentence.
When all of this happened, he wasn't in his right mind state, and that's not an excuse for anything.
Out of that 12-year sentence, Barker will be credited for 282 days already spent behind bars. Reporting at the Brookside Reservation, Emily Hamilton, News 5.